I'll start from like the bottom up because I have this in order of just races I want to go to. It can be like specific race. It can just be because you want to go to the track. Starting at the bottom for me is Michigan, still on my list.
Oh, see, now I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah, Michigan. I've always wanted to go there. I feel like it's like a northern Talladega.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
what I
it's
hear.
something I'm like, I can't believe I haven't gone. Oh, what the fuck? I can't believe I haven't. I can't believe I haven't. What the fuck? I was trying to get it closer so I could talk. I can't believe I haven't gone, but I also am like, well, yeah,
Can
it's in
believe it.
fucking Michigan.
It's Michigan, yeah.
It's in Michigan. What am I supposed to do? Wow, I'm way more clear when I talk like this. I was gonna say at the bottom of my list, a bucket race I was gonna check off in 2020. I was literally like, in 2020, I'm going to this race, and God forbid, COVID screwed me up the A. I want to go to the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis.
Yeah.
The traditional Brickyard. I don't
Right.
want to. I don't
And
know
it's
what the.
back now.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like
Well
I can
now,
barely
well
hear you
now.
now.
Oh, okay.
Now I
Well now.
Yeah, you sound way better like
Oh,
that, dude. It's
oh,
crazy.
what the fuck? Now it doesn't mean like now I'm like, well, y'all didn't give a fuck, so why should I give a fuck now? Like y'all ruined it for me. To me,
Yeah, that's a good point. That is
like
a good point.
like before it to me the Brickyard always meant something. Like I was all on board with the prestigious Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is a pinnacle thing. Dale Earnhardt wants to be the first one on the track. Like that was a thing to me. And we're like, we're gonna run it backwards on the road course. I was like, wait, what? And we're gonna
Yeah,
still call it the Brickyard. I'm like,
right.
no, what? What are
Yeah.
y'all doing? And then all that, and then now like we're coming back to the oval. I'm like, you know what? Fuck y'all. Go to hell. I don't give a fuck. So now like I always wanted to go to that race, but I still do, but now like it's not a must.
Okay. My next one on my list is Homestead.
Oh god, Jesus.
I really want to go to Miami. I really want to see that track. I know the facility is supposed to be shit. I get it, which also adds to the reason I really want to go sooner rather than later. I know Charles was like, that race, that track's not going anywhere, but also it's Charles. I'm like, the fuck do you know, Charles?
Dude. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, if they don't fill up the racetrack and they don't
They're not gonna keep
reinvest
coming here.
in the facilities, they're just not gonna keep doing it.
You
Yeah.
know what kills me is like, how do they choose Phoenix? Like, because Phoenix is paying them $10 million.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's
Phoenix
why.
is investing in the facilities. Phoenix is paying NASCAR to be there. Phoenix is promoting and advertising the race. Like they want
Right?
to be there because Phoenix wants them there. If Miami doesn't give a shit, they're not going to keep going back there. I mean, they've already lost the championship. They have one date and it's just a random ass date. It's not a playoffs. I don't know. If they don't invest in the facility, I don't know how much longer they'll keep going there. So I'd rather
Which I'll say the crowd looked decent. Like over the past couple of years, that crowd looked decent
it
on
looked
Sunday.
decent, but still, I don't know how great it needs to be to keep NASCAR interested in going back there. So I'd rather go there sooner rather than later, just in case.
Right, right. I'd rather the championship come back. I'd rather them invest in it. I'd rather all that happen. But that's one thing that worries me is like, hey, we're gonna bring championship back to Homestead, and we're all like, yay! Like this going to Vegas. It's like, so what happens to Homestead that year it goes to Vegas? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But
Do you
it's
think
like
they just switch those dates?
maybe. Yeah, man. Old Ricky Rudd in the 28 Haviland was like one of my favorite fucking cars growing up. I was a huge Ricky Rudd fan. Or even like, back to the 42 Haviland was cool. With fucking what, I can't, Davey Allison. Sorry.
Or this one right here? Yeah, the 28.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Yeah, I missed that.
Those the white and the black ones with Davey Allison. Those were like my favorite.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those with the gold. Oh
Yep.
my god, I'm gonna
Yep.
come. All right, jumping into my next one. I don't want to copycat, but Homestead's right there with me too. I'll
I mean, that's
swap
cool.
Yeah, Homestead's always one I've wanted to go to, but I'm gonna swap up with you, and I'm gonna say I've always wanted to go to Kansas.
Yep,
Kansas,
that's fair.
especially the last couple of years, like Kansas has been a hitter. I feel like it's far away from me, but it's like it's attainable. Like it's probably not a bad flight.
Yeah, it's like right in the middle of the
Yeah,
country. It's like
and like
smack in the middle.
I could go to Kansas. Like that's
They have
doable.
they have a big airport. You'll have direct flights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
not in the middle of nowhere.
it'd be a fun one to go to. Like maybe the fall race. Like, I don't know, but like I think Kansas would be a great one to go to.
And you can literally be gambling and watching the race. The casino's built into the
Now
track.
you have my attention.
It's amazing, dude.
I'm a
It's
new big
so
casino
awesome.
guy, so you really you're you really have my attention.
Watkins Glen is top of my
So,
list.
that was one of my honorable mentions. I'd like to go to Dover, but I don't know, man. I'd like to go to Dover, but then I'm also like, I could live not going to
I
Dover.
could live with not going.
I don't know. I want to go to Dover in like 2008.
Yeah.
Like if that makes sense.
No, I feel you.
I'd rather go Dover in the day.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I feel you.
I get it. I appreciate it. Watkins Glen's won't been no track. That was almost gonna take mine, and the reason I didn't give it my number 3 spot is because it's in New York.
Fair. Honestly, I think I'd rather go to Sonoma.
Ooh, no. I damn sure don't want to go to California ever.
Yeah, dude. I think I'd want rather go to Sonoma.
No, Sonoma would be cool.
It's gorgeous.
I'd like to go to Sonoma in 2008.
Yeah, true.
7. Yeah, let's say 2007.
Yeah, I don't know if either of them are making my like bucket list.
No, Watkins Glen is one I've always wanted to go to, just to say I went. Like, I want to see
Yeah,
it.
I
I've never
get
been
it.
to a road course. I'm not going to the Roval. It's like that'd be a real road course.
Yeah, you're not missing out much. My next one is the championship. Regardless of where it is, just
Oh, you're
go
picking
to
race, not even
Yep.
track.
Yep. I said it could be race or track.
Okay.
This is purely like I just need to go see a championship race.
I will say it's very fun since I got to go to one. It is different. Hey, that'd be cool, Nick. That'd be fun for you. You give
You'll
them hell.
love Vegas, dude. Let me know if you
Uh,
go.
as a new casino
I'm
guy
the
and Vegas
I'm the
expert,
expert.
Vegas correspondent. Uh, yeah, man. I think the championship race is just different. I've never been to a Super Bowl, but that's kind of what I mean, I don't know. Daytona 500 is the same, but it's like the championship race was just a different, like, I guess because I had never been to one in my whole fandom career, but it was like, yo, this is a fucking championship. Like, we're gonna
Yeah,
see
it's
a
the
champion
last
after this.
race.
Yeah, like, yo, this is a big deal in my
Yeah.
world. And it was
No,
super
I think it'd
cool.
be really cool. Honestly, regardless
Yeah,
of where it is, just to be able to say
yeah,
I saw the last race of the season. I watched somebody
yeah.
win a championship.
Yeah, that part was sick as fuck.
Yeah. That's a really
Yeah.
cool thing to be able to do. So if it's in Phoenix, if it's in Vegas, if it's in Atlanta, I don't care. Just that's a race I want to be able to attend.
It's really naive and stupid to even fucking talk into existence, but it's like, if they're taking it to Homestead next year, we should go.
Dude.
And then I'm like,
Oh,
here,
no.
and then next year comes, we're like, I have to check my calendar. I don't know if I can do
Dude.
that. That's too much.
We should honestly be discussing that now.
Well, yeah, that's my thing. If that was going to be an idea, that needs to be like talked about now. We'll bring it up.
I'm not against this idea. I like where your mind is going.
But if we do that, that means something comes off the track list, I think, next year.
Not really. I always have the extra date because I always do Dega, Atlanta, and Darlington.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
I always fill the fourth one with, like, this year it was Vegas. Some years it's Bristol. Some years it,
Yeah. Coke 600 and day
Coke
run.
600. Exactly.
Like, Coke 600 doesn't count. That's my thing. It's like, it's a day. I go for a day. It's like literally $70.
Yeah, if it's in Homestead next year. Yeah. Oh shit, Andy's in. Are y'all driving the bus all the way down to Miami though?
Fuck, dude. Let's get the bus and tow a car so when it breaks down, we have like something.
Dude, I'll ride.
I would ride if we did the boys trip in the bus to
Meet in
Miami.
Atlanta and drive down to.
I honestly, I'm not gonna speak for them, but I don't think the bus would make it to Miami. That is a long.
Yeah, I don't think so.
drive.
That's a fucking
Fuck
hell.
no. All right, but what if we flew?
Yeah, I think we could fly. And also me
What if we
meeting
flew
in Atlanta.
and we rented a bang bus and got a nice hotel.
Yeah, we'll do it like Daytona style. We'll come in nice.
I would treat that like Daytona.
Yeah.
I go to the beach. Like let's go a day early, like go to the beach and shit. All right. This can be just top. Yeah. Jesus.
Last one for me was
I never gave you my second one. My number 2.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Well,
you're number 3, but
I was going from bottom to top.
Yeah, I know your third pick, but
my third pick, I was gonna say Talladega. Pick spring or fall. I think if you're a race fan and you've never been.
No, this is our bucket list.
Oh, I thought it was like fans need to go to.
No. If we're doing fans bucket list, that's a totally different list.
Oh,
this is my bucket list.
Oh, my bucket list. Okay, well then, redirect. All right. If you haven't been to Talladega, you should go.
Yeah, that's like number 1.
Okay, I was thinking like as a fan, you should go to these races.
No, but that's not a bad idea.
Number 2 haven't gone to. Well, shit. Well then,
we
should
put together that list for people though.
Oh, well then, yeah, I'll put fucking Watkins Glen as number 2. I've always wanted to go to Watkins Glen.
Yeah, this is just for personal.
Okay. Yeah, I've always wanted to go Watkins Glen, and that'll be my number 2 because never been to a road course and fuck New York, but that would be cool.
Yeah, I'm just not a road course guy. I don't think they're very fun to watch in person, and so I would not include one on my list.
Well, you got to go to one. I just meant more like 2. I think to me, like Watkins Glen, like has nostalgia for me.
It does.
Like, I've watched it my whole life, and that there's only 2 road courses, and that's like a famous old one to me.
Right. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm never going out of my way to go to a road course. But my number 1, oddly enough, was the first one you picked, was the Brickyard 400.
Really?
Yeah, now that they brought it back, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I said is like I've always wanted to go to the Brickyard. That was one of my like big bucket list races, and then they tainted it to me.
Yeah, dude, I've never been to that racetrack. That's like
I still want to go. I've always wanted to go to an Indy 500.
Yeah.
Like before I die, or like on my bucket list, like I don't even have to know what's going on. I'd like to like fly up to Indy and like just go.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Buy a ticket outside the gate, like whatever. Well, dang, yeah. Well, then I'll just redirect on you, and I'll say my number 1 is Homestead.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. After everything we've seen, blah, 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 blah. Homestead is always one I was going to check off when the championship, before it changed. I had all these plans, and like COVID pretty much shit all over my life.
That's kind of my point, Nick. Brickyard race itself is, but the facility.
Yeah, I'd love to like go and like walk around.
Yeah,
like,
this
the
is
race
like
is what it is.
This is like me personally getting to experience that track, that facility, and if the race is going to be meh, I'd rather watch it live than at home.
Yeah, that was like me, Nathan Justin's first Charlotte trip was I think it was 2020 when Larson stunk up the show.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the race. Maybe 2021. I think it was 2020. But we went to Charlotte for the 600. It was our first 600, and it was so fun. Like we'd never been there. We're new track, walking around, and like I've watched this track my whole life. Jim Johnson dominated his place, and they filmed Talladega Nights here and shit. And then Larson led like fucking every lap and just dominated. And the race was fairly boring as shit. Probably the most boring race I've ever been to. But it was like, oh well, at least we went to Charlotte. I got to see Charlotte. Check one off it's always fun checking one off the list.
Yep. Yeah. The first time you go to a track.
Yeah.
The first time we went to Bristol, the race wasn't very good, but I was still like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if it's your first time at a really cool track and facility, it's like, right. At least I got to experience. If I was at home, this shit would have sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, come right in.